CYC is a free channel, presents the Word of God for everyone. Your support will help us to continue the mission. Visit our website, cycnow.com. Even $1 will make a difference.
As much as disbelief in oneself and full trust in God are important for spiritual warfare, if we only practice those alone, we shall fall into greater evil. Why must we practice special exercises of the mind? B. What are the two means or special exercises by which we can acquire such clarity of the mind? C. It is impossible to theoretically determine how long one should exercise himself in any virtue. However, what are two signs one can use to tell if one is progressing in acquiring the virtue? Question to Church A. St. John of the Ladder says that in all the efforts by which we try to exercise to please God, the demon dig 3 pits for us. Explain what are those 3 pits according to St. John of the Ladder, and simply how each are opposed. Good luck.
Practice special exercises of the mind because we can't practice spiritual warfare only with our mind, only with our heart and soul. We also need our mind to to guide us in acquiring our virtues. And part B, what are the two means or special exercises by which we can acquire such clarity of the mind? One mean is by reading spiritual doctrines which implant they implant a stronger firm in our mind of what the virtue is, and they implant in our mind the importance of every virtue, and they make us have a stronger hold when we try to achieve them. And another exercise of the mind is by repeating the Jesus prayer, because it reminds us how we always need to come back to God for clarity of the mind.
The first one, that the devil tries to make us he tries to he tries to stop every good undertaking, and this can be opposed by the memory of death. We have to remember that we're all gonna die, and we have to take any good steps in our life. The second thing is he tries to make our ways not according to God, and this can be opposed by obedience. We have to remember we have to obey God in everything we do. And the third thing is he sometimes convinces us that we are totally perfect to God, and we're pleasing Him in everything we do and everything we say and everything in our life. And this can be opposed by reproaching oneself. Thank you.
Right, guys, from the book The Truth About Islam, Church A, your question. Explain what is the concept of kinsman redeemer. In what way did God assume this role in His redemption of humanity? Church B, explain the difference between Christian and Muslim concepts of language and translation of the respective holy books.
John Khalil, and I come from Virgin Mary and St. John's Coptic Orthodox Church from Bayonne, New Jersey. The question is, explain what is the concept of kinsman redeemer, and what way did God assume this role in his redemption of humanity? For the first question, explain what is the concept of a kinsman redeemer. The kinsman redeemer is, in the Old Testament, if a person committed a crime, someone of his family can choose to take the penalty instead of him. So that's why they call it a kinsman redeemer. A kinsman is someone related to him in that case. The other question, in what way did God assume this role in his redemption of humanity? In the redemption of humanity, God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not die but have everlasting life. He sent his Son down, and his Son was incarnated as a human. So in this case, he as a human is in one with us. He is a human as we are, so that makes him a kinsman to us as one of our own. And then in this redemption, it was our penalty. We're all sinners. We have the penalty of death on our head. So then he took it as a kinsman redeemer and died for us on the cross.
Islam takes the stance that Arabic is a sacred language and that any translation is unreliable and isn't as good. It's a sacred language to them, and any translation isn't a real translation, but just a copy of information and facts. Yahweh takes the initiative to make sure everybody can have the word of God, so everybody has a chance, not just Muslims in the Arabic language. Islam views any translation outside of Arabic to be unreliable and irrelevant.
Church A, Bayonne, your total was 53. Church B from Bergen, your total was 25. Church A, you win.